My name is Dan O'Connell. I work at the Hartford and have the pleasure this morning of introducing to you our next startup, Cyberwrite. The Hartford serves more than 1 million small business customers, and one exposure that continues to surface questions in the industry is cyber. How do we help our agents and brokers propose the right level of cyber coverage for our customers? How do carriers provide their underwriters the right level of information to determine if it's a risk they should write? How do we measure the aggregate cyber risk exposure when we look at our book in total? The implication of these questions are significant, especially in a flow-oriented business where transaction simplicity is key. Now, one of the things that I personally love about innovation is oftentimes the great backstory that sparks the passion behind these startups. As we've worked with Cyberwrite during this program, we've had the opportunity to learn about their history rooted in cyber. Their founding CEO has been working in financial institutions in cyber risk role since 2001. He saw the cyber insurance opportunity early. His father's insurance brokerage firm of 47 years faced many of the same challenges brokers and carriers experience today. And while supporting large financial institutions as a cyber risk consultant, he saw firsthand the challenges that cyber risks introduces to the market. 3 years ago, he assembled a talented founding team at Cyberwrite, which is now offering an innovative solution to address these industry needs. Please join me this morning in welcoming the CEO of Cyberwrite, Nir Perry.
Good morning, everyone. So last year, Warren Buffett said about cyber insurance that cyber is an uncharted territory. It's going to get worse and not better. Now, I'd like to share a story with you. About 3.5 years ago, I got a phone call from an owner of a large brokerage firm who so happens to also be my father. And he said, Nir, can you help us? We want to sell more cyber insurance. So obviously, after being in this field for so many years, it's a great challenge. I said, let's do this. So we started going with some of the brokers of the firm to customers. And the first thing we've noticed was that small and medium-sized business owners struggle to understand their cyber risk. More than that, the brokers that come to the meeting are not necessarily cyber experts, so they're also missing a tool to support them in enabling the customer. Following those meetings, we usually had follow-ups with the underwriters from the insurance company that was backing the policy. And we learned that also underwriters do not necessarily come with 10 or 20 years of experience in cybersecurity, and that they also need a tool to crunch all the numbers and data they are getting about the customer, in case there is such data, into meaningful analytics that can enable them to underwrite small and medium-sized businesses. Now, while for corporates, the policy enables an on-site audit because of the size of the premium, for small and medium-sized businesses, policies of $500 or $1,000, obviously, you cannot go to each and every business and do an audit. So another approach was needed. This is why we started Cyberwrite. We provide an end-to-end cyber insurance profiling platform which enables to sell more cyber insurance, to conduct informed cyber underwriting, and to manage aggregated risk. Our technology enables financial institutions to generate a simple-to-understand one-page cyber risk profile that can be used for cyber insurance or for credit underwriting. Anyone can generate a Cyberwrite profile. You do not need to be a cyber expert in order to do it. All we need from you are 4 details about the company name, website, industry, and geography, and we collect data from hundreds of data sources, over thousands of data points, and we provide you with a simple-to-understand benchmark of the risk of the customer compared to industry peers. In addition to that, we are also doing it coverage by coverage. So it's not only one score for a company, but we explain if they have higher risk or lower risk than other companies for each and every coverage in the policy. We also provide a financial estimation of the damage for that specific business. So how much would they actually have to pay in case of a cyber incident? And also, this is enabling the broker to explain to the customer how much limit they need to purchase for their cyber policy. It dramatically increases the sales of the cyber policies for the insurance company and the brokers. Our technology is customer verified and is based on proprietary machine learning algorithms that we have developed in our Israeli R&D center. It's a simple to use SaaS platform. It is achieving 90% accuracy in predictions, and we use unique underlying data sets. We have live customers in the US, EU, and Latin America. We have additional 20 carriers in different pilot stages, and I'm happy to say that by the end of this year, we will profile for our customers more than 250,000 companies. We are very proud to be a part of the FinTech Innovation Lab of New York, and I'm happy to say that last year we were awarded a Gartner Cool Vendor. Gartner only awarded 5 companies in the FinTech space last year, and Cyberwrite is one of them. Cyberwrite is different. There are competitors in this market, but we do something different. We tailor our algorithms and our reports to each carrier's needs. So when we start to work with the carrier or with the bank, we actually do a workshop in which we identify the needs and the different risks and coverages, and we identify this and we implement them into our reports. We provide a per coverage financial impact assessment, and our risk profiling is meant also for very small businesses. Our team is comprised of both cybersecurity and insurance experts. Besides myself, Mr. Rami Pariant, our chief data scientist, has been working 20 years in insurance companies as chief risk officer in the last 5 years and 15 years as chief actuary. Mr. Uri Flader-Kotler, who's leading our cyber research, was 10 years the head of the cybercrime research lab at RSA. And we have a strong advisory board comprised of CEOs of insurance companies, cybersecurity companies, and brokerage firms. I would like to take this opportunity to thank the Partnership Fund for New York, Accenture, the mentors, and the organizations that are working with us for all the support throughout the program, and we will be happy to provide you with a demo after this speech. Thank you so much.